Good morning, students. This is Professor Kiran Poddar, Department of Mathematics, Angadi Institute of Technology and Management, Belagavi. In this session, we are going to discuss how to obtain the Fourier series of the given function f of x is equal to pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square between the range 0 to 2 pi. And that Fourier series has to be like this only. We have to prove that f of x is equal to pi square by 12 plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity of cos nx divided by n square. So it should be like this only, and hence we are going to deduce the required series. In this word he has not used a Fourier series, the title, but after looking into this series it is understood that it is a Fourier series which we need to calculate. So very first what we do, we'll consider the given Fourier series expression. The Fourier series of f of x having a period 2 pi, which is given as f of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity of an into cos nx plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity of bn into sin nx. We call it as equation number 1. So this is the important expression to calculate the result, to calculate the Fourier series of the given function. Fine. But very first we'd like to check it out the nature of the given function. Here f of x is equal to pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Since we know the given function is between 0 to 2 pi, therefore x is going to be replaced by 2 pi minus x. Fine. As per that, if we replace x by 2 pi minus x, what happens? Let us see. Pi minus 2 pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Then it becomes pi minus 2 pi. So pi minus 2 pi will be minus pi. Minus of minus plus x divided by 2 the square. If I take minus common from here, these two, then what it remains? I'll be getting pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Therefore, f of 2 pi minus x is equal to, since this minus sign is there inside the square, therefore minus becomes plus. Understood? It is plus. Therefore, pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Therefore, f of 2 pi minus x is equal to f of x again. Understood? Because most of the time students suddenly what they say, when minus is taken out, then this is equal to minus of f of x and the function is odd. No, it is not odd function, it is a even function. Why it is even function? Because that minus sign is there inside the square. Therefore f of x is even. If f of x is even, then bn is equal to 0. Remaining a naught and an can be calculated. Okay, so let us calculate. Let a naught is 2 by pi integration between 0 to pi f of x dx, which is nothing but 2 by pi integration between 0 to pi f of x. What is f of x? F of x is pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square with respect to x. What I do, I'll take it as 2 by pi into 1 by 2 the whole square is nothing but 1 by 4. That also keep it out. Integration between 0 to pi, pi minus x the whole square with respect to x. 1s are 2s are. Therefore it is 1 divided by 2 pi into integration of pi minus x the whole square. Integration of this becomes pi minus x raised to 3 divided by 3 into integration of this term. Then from here we will be getting minus sign. So it becomes minus 3. Between the limit 0 to pi. Therefore 1 divided by minus 3, if you take it out, it becomes minus 6 pi. Substitute upper limit. In place of x, if you put pi, pi minus pi will be 0. Minus, in place of x, if you put 0, then it becomes pi cube. Therefore it becomes minus 1 divided by 6 pi into minus pi cube. Minus of minus plus, 1 pi get cancelled, so it becomes pi square divided by 6. This is a0. Fine. This is a0. a0 is pi square by 6. Therefore a0 by 2 is equal to pi square by 12. This is the result. Similarly, an is equal to 2 divided by pi, integration between 0 to pi, f of x into cos nx dx. Therefore 2 divided by pi, integration between 0 to pi, that is pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square into cos nx with respect to x. Therefore again what we do, we will be taking 1 by 2 square is 4, that will be taken out. So 2 divided by pi into 1 by 4, integration between 0 to pi, integration between 0 to pi, pi minus x whole square into cos nx dx, which is nothing but 1s are 2s are, so 1 divided by 2 pi, integration from 0 to pi, pi minus x whole square into cos nx dx. Okay, let us use generalized Bernoulli rule. As per generalized Bernoulli rule, an is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi into first function, which is pi minus x the whole square, into integration of the second function, integration of cos nx is sin nx divided by n, minus differentiation of the first function, that is 2 into pi minus x into differentiation of this is minus 1. Okay, then into integration of second function, it becomes minus cos nx divided by n square, plus differentiation of the first function. You can see here minus of minus is plus. Okay, so differentiation of this into 2 is 2 into differentiation of this is minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. So it becomes 2 into integration of cos is sine of nx divided by n cube. This is between 0 to 2 pi. Therefore, due to the limit, sine term becomes 0. Therefore, an is equal to, this is gone, here it is minus of minus plus, so that is two divided by minus of minus plus of minus minus. Okay, 2 divided by n square into pi minus x into cos nx between 0 to pi. So it is 0 to pi. 0 to pi, which is equal to minus 2 divided by n square. If you put upper limit as pi, then pi minus pi will be 0. If you put 0 in place of x, then it becomes pi minus 0 is pi into cos 0. Therefore, an is equal to minus 2 divided by n square into minus pi into cos 0 is 1. Therefore, minus of minus will be plus, minus of minus will be plus, and from here it is outside minus. Since 2 to get cancelled, so it is 1 divided by pi. Now pi will get cancelled, then minus of minus will be 1 plus 1. So it is 1 divided by n square. This is an. So we got the value of a0 and an, and bn is already 0. So substitute the value of a0, an and bn, which is 0, in equation number 1. Therefore, equation number 1 becomes f of x is equal to a0 by 2. a0 by 2 is pi square by 12 plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity into an. an is 1 divided by n square, that into cos nx, plus bn is 0. Therefore, f of x is equal to pi square by 12 plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity cos nx divided by n square. So this is the required Fourier series. This is the required Fourier series. I will be calling it as equation number 2. Now we need to deduce the required. Now to deduce the required series, what to do? Since if you see, our Fourier series is having cosine wave. Therefore, to protect a cosine, we need to substitute the value of x, which is favorable to cos. Therefore, so let us put x is equal to 0. Then here f of x is equal to pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Therefore, f of 0 will be equal to pi by 2 the whole square, which is nothing but pi square by 4. Fine. Therefore, equation number 2, which is Fourier series, it becomes f of x means f of 0, that is nothing but pi square by 4, which is equal to pi square by 12. You can see here pi square by 12 plus summation from n is equal to 1 to infinity of cos 0 divided by n square. Fine. Therefore, we will be taking pi square by 4, and this will be taken to the other end. It becomes pi square by 12, which is equal to summation from n equal to 1 to infinity 1 divided by n square. Therefore, if you calculate this part, then it will be pi square by 4, and this, if you calculate, this becomes 12, then it will be 3 minus means 2, so it is pi square by 6. Pi square by 6 is equal to, if you remove the summation by putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on, it becomes 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square and so on. So this is the series which we got. But unfortunately, this is not the required series, because the required series is something like this. So this is a trial version. So we need to go to another. Again, put x is equal to another suitable value for cos, which is nothing but pi. Then here f of x is equal to pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Therefore, f of pi will be equal to pi minus pi divided by 2 the whole square, which is nothing but 0. Fine. Therefore again equation number 2 becomes 0 equal to, here f of pi which is 0, 0 equal to pi square by 12 plus summation from n equal to 1 to infinity cos n pi divided by n square. Therefore I'll be taking this term to the other end. It becomes minus pi square by 12, which is equal to this. If you put n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on, we will be getting, or else summation from n equal to 1 to infinity of cos n pi is nothing but minus 1 raised to n divided by n square. Therefore minus pi square by 12, which is equal to, remove the summation by putting the value of n. If you put n is equal to 1, then it becomes minus 1 raised to 1 divided by 1 square. If you put n is equal to 2, then it becomes minus 1 the square divided by 2 square. If you put n is equal to 3, then it becomes divided by 3 square. If you put n is equal to 4, then it becomes divided by 4 square and so on. Therefore this is minus pi square by 12, which is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 will be minus. So minus 1 divided by 1 square. It will be plus 1 divided by 2 square. Again it will be minus 1 divided by 3 square. It will be plus 1 divided by 4 square and so on. If you take minus common and it get balanced with other side minus, then it becomes pi square by 12 is equal to 1 divided by 1 square minus 1 divided by 2 square plus 1 divided by 3 square minus 1 divided by 4 square and so on. This is another series. This is another series, but unfortunately this is also not required as what we need. It is not as it is. Fine. So we got two series now. One, pi square by 6 is equal to positive series. Second one, pi square by 12 is equal to alternate series. So what we do, we call first series as A and we call this as B. So we will be taking addition of these two. We'll see whether is there any possibility of getting the desired result. So we take equation A plus B. Then what happens? It becomes pi square by 6 plus pi square by 12 is equal to 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 2 square will be 2 times 1 by 1 square. 1 by 2 square divided by minus 1 by 2 square get vanished, plus 2 divided by 1 by 3 square, again 0, plus 2 divided by 1 by 5 square and so on. Fine. Therefore if you take its LCM, this is 12, then it will be so this is 12, then this will be 3 pi square, which is equal to, if you take 2 common, then inside the bracket it will be 1 divided by 1 square plus 1 divided by 3 square plus 1 divided by 5 square plus and so on. Okay, so 1s, 4s, again this 2 if it comes to other end it becomes 8. So pi square by 8 is equal to 1 divided by 1 square plus 1 divided by 3 square plus 1 divided by 5 square plus and so on. So this is the required series. Thank you.